Nick Hawkins outside of London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Boys, thank you for coming to see me, by the way.
That's no problem.
We won the Betway Cup for a change. What do you think about that?
Well, finally. I mean, what's that? Twice in 12 years since we created the thing. Yeah. So
and we can have a bus parade. Everyone's allowed back now, apparently.
I know, yeah. But it's nice. It's nice to beat a team that's finished, in the Champions League places in Serie A. So I think that's a good way to go into the new season. Definitely. Obviously, we're in the Europa League, and to be honest with you, I don't think we were troubled at all watching us.
They were pretty poor, weren't they? To be
they
quite
were. They were. I mean, even from start to finish, we were in control, I thought. But really, I'm really looking forward to this season. If I'm being honest with you, I feel like there's a relaxed, confident mood going into it, which I know we've been optimistic before going into a season, but this time I feel like we've really got something tangible to work with. We've got a proper manager who's proven himself now. We've got players who are fully established now.
And committed. I think that's another word I'd use as well.
Yeah,
committed.
Yeah, definitely. And we've got players at the right age now who are in that time in their career where they're ready to step up and prove themselves as top Premier League players now. But I don't know about you, Jay. How did you think of today?
Well, this has been like I've been to a few Betway Cups, and usually it's ended in defeat. I remember we played against Juventus here on the first game of the London Stadium, and it was nowhere near as composed and committed as this. You said the right word, committed, and I love the way that this team is looking. I think it feels different. I don't know what it is about this pre-season. I know we've gone pre-seasons before where we've gone unbeaten. I remember years ago with Avram Grant. We were unbeaten in that league and that season, and we ended up getting relegated this year. But this year feels different. I don't know. This team's got a lot of, it's got a lot of talent, a lot of heart, and I think there's some good things to come this year. To beat a Champions League team, like you said, 2-0 convincingly, looks good.
Yeah. I think so. How did you feel being back today?
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, walking to the stadium beforehand, you're seeing the crowds gather, and you think, my God, it's just
it's back to normal.
Yeah. It's almost a bit not strange, but you feel like, wow, it's just been nearly 2 years since we've been able to do this, or a year and a half. It's just brilliant to just see people out living again, really, and just enjoying their lives again. This is all we ask for. This is all we ask for, just to enjoy football, in the sun and that. It's just brilliant.
And do you think it gives you a little bit more of an opportunity to sort of appreciate it? Because I think a lot of things we've taken for granted, and I think this is one of them.
Absolutely, it really is. I think having a pre-season game, in August, whereas last year we had such a late finish to the season. Yeah. Being back to something more familiar, coming to a pre-season game in August, we've missed it so much. The atmosphere was, obviously it wasn't full capacity, but just being back and having that sort of that kind of familiarity again, and being able to support. Yeah, that's what I mean. Having a chat with people and just getting the food in there. I know it's expensive, but
Jesus,
it's just
I'll tell you about
that. Remortgage your house to get a bit of food in there, but it's just good to be back again and being able to sort of look forward to some football. So please God, let it continue, and I hope this year will be a great year.
Lack of signings, you worried?
I was just saying during the game in the second half, I was very, very. I'm worried about the lack of focal point when Antonio's off the pitch, with the centre forward position. Bowen came on, didn't really get involved too much, wasn't really a focal point, like I say. And it all came from out wide, anything we had, and through Ben Rama. So I think really, we've been saying it all summer, haven't we? We need a striker ASAP. We really do. Like I said, we missed out on Danny Ings. That's gone. We need someone in. I don't think Adam Armstrong is going to be that man to step in. I feel like we need someone who's a bit more established. Personally, I think we should try have a go at getting Divock Origi, maybe. I know he's a bench player, but he's been there and done that. He's at a good age still. He's like 28.
Yeah.
I feel like Moyes could get into him and make him into a consistent, decent player. All we need is someone to chip in with at least 8 goals, because Antonio's our main man, and we need someone to come in and just fill his boots, for European games or when Antonio's out injured, because we're guaranteed to miss him for at least 8 to 10 games in the season. I think that's the main position we need to strengthen on, and also I think maybe another centre mid, because obviously Rice and Souček, we bank on them so much. Noble, we love him, but he just doesn't have the legs. If we want to maintain that high standard in the top 6, and obviously if we don't want to go crashing out in Europe early on, I think we need someone with, you know, a bit more physicality, a bit more quality on the ball, if I'm being honest with you.
And just last question, what do you think of the Pi Capital news? Does anything there interest you? Do you think it's a good move, bad move?
Well, it's interesting to see Rio Ferdinand sort of getting involved in that. You know, that was quite a bit of a surprise, to be honest with you, because I thought he was trying to sort of convince Declan Rice to go to Man United at one point. Now he's getting involved in this. Look, I just want to see, if I'm honest with you, I want to see these guys gone. Anybody other than Gold and Sullivan involved, because they're not, clearly they don't want to invest in the club. You said about the signings we need to make. We should be making something. We've got something really good to build on. So if they come in and they do a good job, great, but I'm not so sure. I need to learn a bit more about it before we go on to make an opinion about that, really.
Absolutely.
Anybody other than Gold and Sullivan, no.
And where are we finishing this year? Just quickly.
Top four.
Top four.
I say top four.
3
points off it last year.
I'm going to say seventh, because Europe is going to have an impact. It's obviously another, not distraction, but another competition. But I can't see anyone really challenging us in that top 7. I feel like we're established now. We've got a good manager. I know people talk about Villa breaking into that top, top 6, 7. I'm not so sure. To be honest, I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
I think we can do it. I think we can maintain those Europa League places, definitely.
Excellent, boys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much, Nicky. Thank
Keep
you.
up the great
So
work.
if you're coming by, pop by again. I really appreciate
Yes,
it.
we'll do.
Love it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
lads. And you.
No worries.